Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another video. If you're new here, then thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm going to be sharing my absolutely huge B&M haul today. Felt a little bit sick at the checkout. It was really it was 140, how much was it? 144 pound 44. Yeah, it was that. There's no excuses, that's how much it was. But in my defense, because I've got to try and defend myself here, there is quite a lot of things that, you know, when you just have to buy certain things for the house. And I thought, I'm just gonna get them, like new bowls, things like that, storage. I'm looking around trying to justify all of the purchases, but you know, like glasses, yeah, glasses, plates, towel. Anyway, yeah, I spent a fortune. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to knock it on the head for a little bit and stop going in there. But there is a lot of amazing stuff to show you. That's the problem as well at the minute. Like, there is just so much good stuff in there. It was a little bit like a scene from Supermarket Sweep down the aisles, putting everything in my trolley. But yeah, I'm gonna jump straight into it because there is obviously a lot to show you. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Right, I'm starting off with this, which I spotted down the garden aisle. They've got a lot of wreaths and things, and I thought this would be quite nice for the front door. I think that's where it's gonna go anyway. It was only £12. Some of them looked a little bit plasticky, like the ones with the flowers on looked a little bit fake. Don't know how it's gonna go when it's in the sun. Might fade a little bit. £12. Not actually sure what I'll hang it on yet. It's got a little string. But yeah, I thought that was very pretty. They've got a lot of nice fake plants in there. It's just whether they last very long, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of wisteria and lavender vines that I would love to have on the pergola, never know which one is the right way to say that, but as my sister pointed out, it's probably going to fade quite quickly in the sun, and I'm better off just actually growing some real plants around it. So yeah, that's my plan, to grow some stuff like all over it. So yeah, I thought I'd get this though for the door. So yeah, £12 for that. Oh, this I'm excited about, but also a little bit concerned it might be a bit too small because I have a king size bed. I got a new bed spread just to put at the end of the bed. It's 200 by 200, and when I googled what size a king size bedspread should be, it's like 220 by 230, but I thought, well, it's not a huge amount of difference, and I thought this was gorgeous. This is a quilted bedspread by Homestead. Isn't it a nice colour? And put it in the washing machine as well. But yeah, I had some throws on my bed which have been really nice for a while. I'm going to have a little look how big it is. But they've got a lot of pulls in. One of them's like a chenille sort of throw, and it looks really tatty now. So I thought it was time to upgrade slightly and get something a bit fancier. Obviously it is a good size. If you've got a double bed, it would fit perfectly. I'll have to see how it looks. Got my bedding all in the wash at the minute. I'm going to put it out on the line because it's a nice sunny day, and then I can make my bed all beautiful, and hopefully that will look quite nice on there. I love it. I don't think that's too bad, £25, because when you look at like some of them, like the Kylie Minogue bedding, which is all very beautiful and glamorous, but things on there are so expensive. So I do think that B&M offers a very good alternative to a lot of that style bedding for much cheaper. They have so many gorgeous bed covers in. My sister bought one that had like elephants on. It's so pretty. Obviously you might have seen in my shop with me at B&M, I showed loads of new bedding that they had down the bedding aisle. Oh, so beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited, sad as that sounds, to go and style the bed when I've got my nice fresh bed covers on. There's nothing better, is there? There is nothing better than your freshly washed sheets that have been on the line all day, drying in the sun, getting your bed all crisp, ready for the night. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I also got a new doormat that just says hello, and it was £5, which I thought was a good price. Yeah, it's just because mine's getting a little bit to the point where it could do with replacing. So yeah, I thought I'd grab one of them. Not a lot else to say about that really. We all know what a doormat does. I also got a new bath sheet, which was £9.99. I love these. I think they're a really good quality. And what I did think I was going to do, because I've got some other towels that just aren't quite, I've got white ones that are really good quality, but they're not quite as white as they used to be, and I'm struggling to get them like back to the best. So what I thought I might do is try and dye them a similar colour to, I've got a few of these, similar colour to this, and then hopefully that'll just give them a bit of a new lease of life, because I've got quite a lot of towels that are really like seen better days, you know, like ones you use for hair dye and stuff, and I'm just a bit like, they don't look very appealing really, they don't look very presentable. So I'm thinking that it'd be quite nice to have matching towels, all nice and fresh and folded nicely, and that's my plan, because I'm trying to go through the house and organise everything. So the towel box where I keep everything, it's just got every kind of old mismatched towel in, is going to be sorted through, and I'm just going to have a load of nice big soft grey ones hopefully. As well as the new towel, I got some of these face cloths which I just love. I think even if I don't really use them very much, I'm going to roll them up and keep them in the bathroom, because I just think they're really nice, really pretty colours. £2.49 and you get 3 there. I just think things like that, quite nice, rolled up on the bathboard or near the sink, all nice and on show. Good for like guest bathrooms if you're lucky enough to have something like that. I don't, but yeah, I thought they were just nice colours, nice and inexpensive as well for £2.49. I also got this for outdoors, bit of bunting. I'm thinking that it will go quite nicely, it's £3.50 on the outdoor seating area, just to give it a little bit more decoration. Again, it might fade in the sun. Just going to, I don't really know where I'm going to put it yet, but I thought it was nice. I like all of this pattern that they've got at the moment. They've got loads of this sort of colour. I might get some of the cushions, but yeah, it's a nice big size bit of bunting. How long is that? It seems very long. 4.5 metres. So yeah, it's just trying to jazz up outside a little bit, which needs a little bit of TLC after a very windy sort of wet winter. Right, this is something I'm very excited about. I've got some new storage bits, because this is what I'm just focusing on a lot at the moment. So I saw this on somebody's Instagram, I can't remember whose it was, and I hadn't seen them, but this was down the bathroom slash shampoo aisle. It is this 8-piece drawer organiser. So it's like loads of like little honeycomb design compartments. It was £3. Ideal for organising socks and lingerie. Space saving, honeycomb design, expands to fit most drawer types. So that's what you want, isn't it? You want something that's going to fit whatever size drawer you've got. Oh, it's quite sturdy actually. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. Oh, that's cool. So you just put them like that, and then however many you need. So this is going to be great, because I am so sick of trying to find socks and things in the morning. I end up shoving everything in my little drawers that's just not, it's just not very organised, and I think this is going to work a lot better. So that was £3, and that's going to probably go in a couple of drawers for me actually. So I'm pleased with them. I'm looking forward to having a good organiser of like all the rest of the drawers. I've been doing some, and I've got a few more to do, because everything got a little bit chaotic again, and very Monica cupboards shoved away. I have got some of these as well, some shelf dividers. So I've got shelves in my wardrobe that I just put storage boxes in, but it's hard to see what's in there, and I end up like, it just doesn't stay very neat. So I thought this would be quite good, because I can just section everything, I can just section everything off and then see exactly what's what. So they're clear, again, they're pretty sturdy little dividers, and you get 2 in each for £5. Easy to attach to shelf, no mounting hardware required, clutter free shelf and cupboards, perfect for stacking clothes, sweaters, towels and linen. It just hooks on, and you can just keep everything separated. So I got a couple of packs of them. I got 2, and that was in the same aisle as like where those were. This is the thing, I've got loads of pairs of jeans, and I'd quite like to see which pair is which without me going through a box of them. So I'm going to probably divide them up with some of these. One of my most favourite YouTubers is called At Home with Nikki. She's an American lady who just has the most fabulous house, and she's so organised, and everything she does in life is just like, obviously to the extreme of organisation. And she doesn't have little kids, so, well, I think her kids are grown up, so my home is never going to be like Nikki's. But she did say in one of her videos that's always stuck with me, that to keep your kitchen crockery cupboards organised, to just stick to white everything, because that way, even if you don't have matching plates and bowls and things, if they're all white, then it's easy to replace, they look neater, everything just goes really nicely. So I do live by that rule now because of Nikki. So I have got some new bowls and a few new plates just purely because I needed some more. I got these pasta bowls. Well, I'm deciding that's what they are because it's got all bits in. I'm sometimes find that my portion sizes don't quite go in a normal bowl, so these are good for serving dishes as well. I like to do that with the kids and have a selection of stuff for them to pick and choose from. So these were £2 each, 4 of them. Like I say, it's a better portion for some of the things that we have, because we do like a good sized portion. And these were very similar to some bowls that I already have, but again, things get broken, especially with the boys. I do get them helping to empty the dishwasher quite often, so that just can really end in disaster. So I thought I'd get a couple more of this sort of size bowl, which was £1.50 each for those. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do have some really gorgeous patterned crockery sets which are gorgeous, but I'm just sticking with white just because then you break one and you just want to replace it, then it's just going to all much more matching and uniform if everything is the same neutral colour. Because it's like they had like a really nice marble set that you could buy, which is great, but if they end up not doing that anymore and one gets broken or you want more, then it's harder, isn't it, to get everything to match. And then it's like, well, if you were having people around for dinner and you wanted everything to match, then I just think with white, then everything is going to be uniform. I also got some more little side plates as well, which are only £1 each. I just got 4 of those, and then 4 of these mugs as well, which were just £1. So after this video, I'm going to go into the kitchen and reorganise my plate drawer, have everything neat and white and fresh. So yeah, that was something that I've been meaning to buy, because I actually don't have that many mugs. And you know, when sometimes when people come around for a drink and you're just like scrambling around thinking, I don't really want to give you the Easter mini eggs mug, or you know, or the massive one that you've had with a hot chocolate in for Christmas one year, that, you know. So yeah, it's just nicer to have some nice plain mugs. Another thing that gets broken all the time in this house is glasses, so I thought I would get some of these really inexpensive £3.99 4-pack of highball tumblers. Again, they did have some really nice like patterned ones and everything, but it's just not worth it. I'm clumsy as anything, the kids break things, so yeah, I just wanted inexpensive things. And we definitely didn't have enough glasses, because that's another thing, give somebody a drink and you're getting out the pint glasses. Right, what else have we got? What else is there? Couple of practical things I got now. I got some more of this rug tape, which I really like. I did buy, I'm sure I showed it in a video, it might have been from either Home Bargains or B&M, obviously. It was one of those cut to size sort of mats that you put under your rug, but I just don't find that as good. Like, the rugs are always still like crawling all around the house, so I'm going to put some more rug tape back under them because it's driving me mad. One of them I've got in the hall as well keeps curling up and it's a bit of a trip hazard, so I'm just going to stick it down onto the tiles. And this is really good, it's really strong. £3.99 heavy duty 7 meters of rug grip tape. And then I got some of this just because I think it will come in handy, and I don't really know what I need it for, but I feel like there's been times when this would have come in handy. It is mounting tapes, so £3.50 for a 3-pack of double-sided tape. So I guess it's good for, you know, like if you're hanging a picture and you just want to secure the bottom down a little bit, like when so it doesn't shake around, because I do have a couple on the stairs that I knock that, like, you know, are always a bit touch and go whether they're going to come flying down the stairs. So for things like that, or just obviously things that you just want to not move out the way, I've got a radiator cover that's not fixed to the wall that like moves forward, that I just want to stick back a little bit. So yeah, I think it's one of them, isn't it? Loads and loads of uses for this. £3.50 for the 3 rolls, gonna last me probably forever. I also got some nail files, which were £1. There is 22 boards in there, just because that again was something I was walking past and thought could do with getting some of them, as well as some dental floss, which was also £1. Couple of essentials. Oh, these are good because they go in water bottles. They'll fit nicely, and like the kids always have a bottle of water around the house with them, obviously taking one to school when we go for a walk or anything. So these ice sticks are great because you can just obviously put them in the bottles and it's going to keep things cold. £2 you get 7 of them, so I'm going to go stick them in the freezer, and then because the kids love having some sort of ice cube, and obviously you can't fit everything in a bottle, so these are perfect for that, and obviously reusable and pretty colours as well. I also got a few pack of these, which I think were really inexpensive. They're about 50p. I've tried one because I've bought a few bags of these. Quite similar to the Lotus biscuits. A little bit more like of an eggy taste though. Not quite as nice, but I thought they're really good because they're all individually wrapped. I like to have some things for on the side of a cup of coffee, so these are really good for keeping in for that. You know, if you've got somebody around for a coffee, give them a couple of these on the side. They are really nice and inexpensive. Caramel biscuits, Belgium's finest recipe. You get 25 individually wrapped biscuits, and yeah, I think they were about 50p, 55p. Yeah, for 25 biscuits. I just love anything that's individually wrapped, and I can put it in my little jar then. And then people can help themselves to them whenever they want. And I did also get some coffee, and this one is my favourite. It was about £2.99 in B&M. It's always quite expensive in the supermarket. I just tend to drink this more than anything. So yeah, the Americano instant coffee, love that. I also got the kids some Cheetos. Toast was with me, so he of course put a few things in, and this is one of his favourite things. So the Cheeto Puffs, flaming hot flavour, and you get 6 bags in there, which will just last hardly any time at all. And yeah, it was it £1? £1 for 6 bags of those. I also got Rude's some of these because this is his favourite. He's very fussy actually, and you know when you think wild dogs will eat what you give them, like he is really fussy, and he will just look at me like he is just so hard done by if I put any biscuits in that he's just not a fan of. But these ones are nice. They're almost like a little bit soft, probably cheaper in there than it is in the supermarket as well. I don't tend to buy things like this from my shopping unless they're on offer anyway. £2.49 and you get a kilogram of biscuits. So he has already got some. I just wanted to top them up. Like I said, it was one of those shops where I was just like, just get some now and then it's done. Just get it all now, and then you'll never have to buy anything again. And then other than that, it's not very exciting. I got some kitchen roll, which we all know, you know, just cause it was a 6-pack of kitchen roll in there. I also got some of these, which kids have already opened, because these are really good for lunch boxes. It's a shame though, because they'll do like 10 jammy dodgers, but they'll only do 3 of the little bags of the Maryland cookies. Yeah, it'd just be nice if it was a little bit more even with the biscuits. Because I love the little Maryland cookies, won't lie. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. Got a couple of other things, just like Pepsi Max and batteries, but I've shown you all of the good stuff. I'm very excited to find a home for everything. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I would love it if you gave it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you're not subscribed, then please do hit the subscribe button. It really does mean the world to me, and yeah, I would love to see you again for my next one. Bye everyone.